Hey guys, welcome back to Expedition Overtime. Today we're checking out our camper. For those of you who haven't seen our camper and don't follow us on Instagram or Facebook, this is our 10-foot Teardrop camper. It is a Braxton Creek Bushwacker 10 HD. So let's show you around. So one of the really nice amenity upgrades that we did was putting a real mini fridge in the galley here. So I can show you, there she is. Keeps our food nice and cold, our meat's fresh. The only not so great thing is that it does not run off of 12 volt. So this is full 110 outlet, and we do have to be hooked up to shore power in order to use it. So when we're not hooked up to shore power, we do use it as kind of like a bread box. We store dry goods in there, just extra storage basically. This is the interior of our camper. You'll see some storage. We have a full window AC. I think it's a 12,000 BTU, literally like a window AC. Keeps us nice and cool in the summer, as long as we're hooked up to shore power. We have a 12 volt fan vent up top here. Keeps us nice and cool. We choose to use sheets and blankets rather than sleeping bags, just because it feels more homey, gives us a touch of comfort when we're out doing our thing and camping. We have full-size regular pillows in here that stay in here. Every now and then we do, usually after each trip, we'll bring in the sheets and give them a good wash and sweep everything out, make sure that there's not too much dust and yucky stuff getting caught up in here. But it does give us a nice sense of home when we're out and about and doing our thing. This year we are upgrade our mattress. There's actually some underbed storage here that we're gonna take out. It's only like 3 inches, I think. So we're gonna remove that storage space so we can put a real mattress in here. We'll get like a Millard trifold mattress that most people put in these, and hopefully that'll make for some better night's sleeps and more comfort. On occasion, I do camp when I'm working in southern New Hampshire or central New Hampshire. So, I want a good night's sleep before having to work the next day. So the camper gives me a really good opportunity to do that. It's our, bed on wheels. So it's a lot easier than driving all the way up north just to, sleep for 8 hours and then go back to work. We really haven't made too many upgrades to this camper. We've kept it pretty basic, mostly because we had warranty on it and we didn't want to mess with that. We wanted to make sure that if something happened, we would be able to do warranty on it and get it fixed for as cheap as possible. But now all bets are off on what's going to happen to this thing. We're going to have a blast. We're going to have at it. Chase is under there right now, checking things out, making sure it's good to go. Starting this weekend, we're actually going on our first trip. So we're going to make sure the camper's ready to go mechanically, and then we'll get it loaded up later this week. But first things first, we get to check the suspension, check the hubs, all that stuff. Make sure it's good to go before we beat the crap out of it this year.
It has a little bit of play in it. So I'm going to go grab an impact, pull the wheel off, see if I can tighten down the nut a little bit. All I had to do is just take up a little bit of slack in the bearing and should be good to go now. Now it spins freely. No play in the wheel anymore. Good to go.
So you're not just going to count ugga duggas?
No, I'll do more than just count. There. This wheel is good. To the other side. All done with that. The bearings, all the bolts underneath are tight. There's nothing loose and dangling. Wires getting rubbed through. So tire pressures and it's all set.
So this is why you always want to check and make sure that your camper is good to go. If you don't know how to check and make sure it's good, then find somebody that is, take it to a shop. I don't care what you do. Just make sure that it's not going to fall apart on you while you're towing it down the road. We found that both of our wheel bearings were loose, and luckily Chase is mechanically inclined. He used to work on trailers, so he knows how to fix it. Check your shit, make sure it's good. Right when you take it out of storage, give it a once over, make sure it's good to go, and then you should be good for the rest of the season. So now that we've introduced you to our home on wheels, stay tuned, see where we go next, see what we're up to, and we'll keep making videos for you. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions. We're always happy to answer your questions. And we'll see you out there.